This last few weeks have been absolutely insane. Oh my goodness. Look how cute. Was going through all of the pre-orders, and in total I had 11 pre-orders. Those have been all completed and then shipped out. I'm very, very happy to say that everyone has gotten their orders and I haven't had a negative response yet. I'm checking up on people over the last week to make sure that all of their packages got there safely, and that I've been going through some of the PR packages that I sent out for a giveaway that has already come through December 18th through the 20th. I'm so excited that people are enjoying these hats because they are warm and they are cozy and they are plush. And I just think that they are the cutest things in the world that really represent a little bit about me in two different worlds that I am so excited are able to collide, such as crafting and aviation. I think that this is something that is going to hopefully propel my ability to become an MEI or multi-engine flight instructor, because this is something that I really genuinely want. Cannot thank everyone enough that's supported me throughout the pre-order cycle and I guess campaign that I did over the last month of November 15th going to December 15th. Once those pre-orders came in, I waited until the 13th for payment and shipped most of the orders that came through with payment completed on the 13th. And then I checked up with everybody after the 15th. So I'm super, super grateful for everyone who has supported, friends and family, everyone from my personal network. I know that starting with your personal network, I had made a video about that. If you are looking to start a business, I've seen a couple quotes that say you can make a friend out of a customer, but not a customer out of a friend. And you know, I will agree with that to some extent. I will say a lot of the people in my personal network were more than willing to help, especially going for the cause of helping me get my MEI. And it just really goes to show that my in particular industry is willing to put a foot forward for me and help me get to the next step. Cannot thank everyone enough. My goodness, we had so many positive reactions and people that were more than willing to go the extra mile to support me. I had a huge order of 5 hats, which would have come to a total of 200 with the combo and everything else. And then the gifts that go along with that, such as the bracelets that I've been making. And she gave me more support than I could ever ask for. So I'm so thankful for that. And I literally cannot say how grateful I am for everyone who went above and beyond to support me even more than just purchasing the hats. So thank you so much for that. I really appreciate everything that everyone has done, and I'm glad to say that in the near future, I'm going to get a specific bank account for the savings of the funding of my MEI. And I literally cannot thank you guys enough to all the support that you've given my way. It has been absolutely phenomenal to have the help. In the breakdown of doing all of the 11 pre-orders, I took a couple days to make the hats. And then I took one in particular day to make the labels and the tags that go onto the hats. Really wanted to make sure that they were secure, so I did a couple test runs with the rivets that I had purchased and made sure that they are secure, which they are. I've been hammering them through, so making sure that they are secure. I am really not happy with the way that the tags have come out. I want to get real leather and have a plain impressed in the tags. I've been saying that for the last so many videos. So this week is really going to be the week that I'm going to take you guys along with me. Hopefully we'll have kind of an inventory vlog of how I'm going to go through and make the tags the way that I want them to be made. and going through the different products that I'll probably have to use instead of these faux leather tags. 11 orders was well over what I had expected to get for a month's work of advertising and shouting out to my personal network. So with everything that came down to it, I would like to go through finances in the next video with you guys. Well, probably not the next video. The next video is going to be a part 2 for the promotional PR packaging and collaboration for the giveaway through Duchess Air. So if you're interested in that video, please take a look at it. I put a lot of work into that collaboration and I'm super glad that it came out the way that we wanted. This is well after the collaboration had already happened. We picked the winners already and who's going to be getting a pair of boots and a plain knit beanie with collaboration of Tide and Tailwind. So yeah, all of that has already happened. I am just kind of picking you guys up on the timeline of what's been going on, kind of going back into everything that's happened over the last so many weeks because it has been so busy. But I successfully sent out all the pre-orders and I've been touching base with all the people that had gotten them. I haven't gotten a lot of negative review. I'm trying to see if there's ways of doing things better and if there's a way that I could go about this in particular process to make it better. Let's just keep it real. I know that hats, especially warm, cozy hats, are not sustainable for all 4 seasons. I'm really diving into the products that I can offer for all 4 seasons, which are gonna really include accessories and apparel. And I think that's the biggest reason as to getting into this industry is making accessories and products that are so manageable and accessible for the person that loves to travel with a light load or flight crew and general aviation pilots like myself. I cannot tell you the struggle of being a CFI and having too much of a bag. It's time consuming to fiddle with. All I want is my headset and my documents with a snack and maybe room for a manual or 2, my iPad. There is different ways that I would go about making a flight bag, and I think that that is something that I would love to pursue, especially in the next coming years. I don't want to get too far ahead of myself, but I have been going through and drawing sketches and making sure that there is a product that is solid that I can promote before opening my storefront January 5th. I cannot thank everyone who supported me enough. It has been such a long time coming that I've just done something for myself and then believed in myself and supported myself, and I'm finally doing it. I'm actually being able to put my foot down and be my own boss, which is so healing, if I'm being completely honest. I've worked for others for pretty much since I was 15, and I cannot say without a doubt being able to do this and fund something for me has been so fulfilling. And I'm tapping into some of my childhood crafts that I just absolutely have adorated for all of my life, and like being able to step back into that person has been so amazing and so healing. So I'm so glad that I can take you guys along with me and show you guys my process for how I am taking something I love and funding something that I love and fusing them together is just such like an amazing thing for me. So I really hope that you guys are enjoying this as much as I am, because I cannot tell you, these are happy tears. I'm just so absolutely pleased to be doing this for myself and like being able to say that I'm here for me and I'm here for myself, and this is everything that I'm going to give it. With that being said, these 11 pre-orders were so cherished, and I'm so glad that they got to go to a home that is so willing and so deserving to support me and everything that I've done, and they see the vision and they see the mission, and I can only hope that that group and community is going to grow. I cannot see a better way of fusing both of my loves together and supporting a community that I know will support me back. Yeah, I did not have any issues with the shipping. I thought this was a video that I had put out, so if you have been watching this channel, you will know I had a lot of anxiety about UPS or USPS. How was I going to ship the product? there's no anxiety about that anymore. Just had a little bit of trepidation of the fear of the unknown, which is totally acceptable. We're all human. And I really want to encapsulate all of the small nuances that go along with being a business owner that has never done this before, and the entrepreneurial spirit that I have for starting this small business and everything that goes along with it. So please, please, please stick around if you're interested in watching where this journey takes us. I cannot thank you guys enough for supporting me, whether it's just watching this video, liking, subscribing, or even just checking out my Instagram where I am promoting these hats, and maybe even a purchase of yours in the near future. If you want to stick around for January 5th, 2025, I will be launching the online storefront for Tide and Tailwind. I cannot thank you guys enough for all of the support. Know that I'm getting a little bit ahead of myself by opening up the storefront. I said I didn't want to open it until I had 25 orders. But technically, in total of all of the products that I've sold, that comes to 25 products. So I'm kind of twisting things a little bit, which I know I shouldn't be, but I am. And I can't wait to do a timeline for January. I know this is just going to be such an exciting month, and seeing how I can better market my products, how I can take better pictures of my products, how I can have better descriptions for my products, how I can share the word with more love and more passion in the future. And I can finally share a piece of me that, even though it doesn't have anything to do with flying an airplane, can still contribute to others' goals in the future. And hopefully we can make arrangements to do collaborations with the nonprofit organizations such as Women in Aviation or such as Women Rock Wings, and doing those sponsorships, having those fundraisers, and setting a micro scholarship out there. I will do it. I think this is something that I've been meaning to do, especially since the passing of my uncle back in 2020. I have every intention of helping others the way that he helped others, and continuing his legacy through supporting individuals who want to be like-minded aspiring pilots. So I just am so excited to do this and get it going and see where it's going to go, because there are so many people that are interested and so many people that want to. And I know, even though I might make a video that gets 20 views, and even though I might have only 20 something subscribers, this is something bigger than me, and it's something that others need to see. And well, I'm so glad that I'm able to document this and take the time to actually share with you guys everything that leads up to it. So the making of the hats, the going through the labels, choosing the materials, how I'm going into production by myself, making all of the products, how I'm constructing a plan to make new products, how I'm making the mock-ups for those products, how I am just going through the motions as a small business owner, all juggling at the same time being a professional pilot, how this is all coming together. So please, please, please stay tuned for what I have to offer. And I really hope you guys can see the vision and see the mission and see where I want to take this, because in the long game, it's not just for helping myself, it's for helping others. And I can't tell you how many times people say it's too expensive, I can't do it. Why can't we have a business that is supporting fundraising for this specific thing? I think a lot of people get so intimidated by the cost, and yeah, it has spiked. I can't tell you the price of an airplane right now that is not even close as when I started private pilot. I was paying $130 an hour for an airplane, and now we're looking at $190 for hour of a plane, and that does not include the CFI. So I cannot tell you enough that this is an industry that is getting more and more expensive. The process to becoming a pilot is growing and materializing into something that is almost outrageous and just completely unattainable for a lot of people. And it's right around the time that we are diversifying the industry. It's right around the time when we are getting like-minded individuals that are coming from different backgrounds. It seems like that is always a concern that happens when we start to diversify an industry. It gets more expensive, it becomes more unattainable, more regulations, more laws. All for what? And I want to see people succeed, and that's all I want, is more people like myself to be in the cockpit. It just makes so much sense to make a safer and more secure industry. It is something that I will forever put on my sleeve as important in this industry, and you cannot take away from that in any capacity. So if you're interested in aviation, if you're just a student learning, I hope that I can somehow inspire you to get creative in making money for tuition costs, funding, flight training, just do it. If there's a will, there's a way, and you cannot imagine the amounts of money that is just floating on this earth. So grab it where you can, use it where you can. Make sure that when you are promoting yourself, you are doing it in a way that will get you to a point where you are taking care of yourself and the dreams that you have and the journey that you want. Please, please, please push for everything that you want. It is so attainable and it is so there. It might take an extra year or two, like myself, but it's right there in front of you. And if that's something that you want, then grab it and go and take the small steps to get to the big steps. Because the reality is you cannot climb a ladder with missing steps. So get to where you need to be and be who you need to be, and practice who you preach. And that's the biggest thing. I think that's the biggest thing with this channel that I've been trying to push, is practice what you preach. I'm trying to do that. I'm learning that about me. I'm putting myself forward and I'm putting myself first. Finally, for the longest time, I've been helping others for the longest time, and I am so happy that the support is reciprocal. Me supporting the community has been completely reciprocated, and I'm able to slow down and actually see that. I just want to say a big thank you. I appreciate everything that anyone has helped me with, getting through college, getting through aviation, and the training that comes along with it, and being a safer and more secure pilot and person. Could not have done it without the support of all the friends and family that have helped me throughout the years. And going through everything, I just really want to be that person for others, but I do need to put the oxygen mask on myself and then whoever might come along in the next few years. So thank you so much, and I hope you guys enjoy this. I hope that there's nothing in this world that's going to stop you from getting to where you want to be, because everyone deserves to be happy with their dreams. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing, like this video, and if it gets 20 views, it gets 20 views. That is the price I'll pay for sharing my dream. So thank you so much, and I really hope you guys enjoy the content, the next few steps that I'm going to be taking to actually share this journey with you guys, and hope that there is some kind of goal that you guys have that maybe I can do a little inspiring and share the dreams that I have. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really do appreciate even the nugget of support of even just clicking on this video and seeing where I take this journey. This business will not just be hats. I will promise that. Travel and the niche of having accessible travel for a lot of people is my #1 goal. And I'm gonna make it as easy as possible to put your documents in a place where they need to be, have all the things that you want to be where you need it to be, especially for general aviation. I know that that can be a tough one. Just sharing my journey along the way of how I'm going to transform, starting with hats and going into cozy apparel for certain seasons, aviation fueled apparel for all 4 seasons, and products that in the end will just work for the average person who likes travel, flight crew, and especially pilots. So thank you so much for watching this video. If you are interested in watching more content, my next video that's coming up is my marketing promotional PR package and collaboration for a giveaway with a very, very awesome company, Duchess Air. If you're not already familiar, they do shoes and have a great brand that is made in Italy. Please stay tuned and watch that video. It'll be up sometime this week. I 100% think that posting every day is not sustainable, and I could not imagine a better way of starting a schedule for my posting. Want to post more than once a week because I know that I can and I have the time to, and I'm wondering what the best posting schedule would look like. If you have any ideas on what the best consistent schedule for posting would be, please comment down below. I'm really looking for all the advice I can get, especially when it comes to starting my own business and starting a YouTube channel that involves starting that business. So thank you so much for watching, and please stay tuned. I'll see you in the next video.